Good day, everybody. This is the Dr. Randall Channel, Success TV. I'm Dr. Randall George Nozawa. They call me the Bounce Back Blind Guy. And as you know, recently voted North America's Human Potential Authority. Welcome to Blindsight 2018. Creating transformation right now. Let's get to it. Okay. Today, end of January, and for all of February, we're going to be concentrating on relationships. Okay, and relationships meaning spousal, with your children, acquaintances, friends, and at the workplace. Because what we find is that all of us are in some kind of relationship, whether you think so or not, and we tend not to pay a lot of attention to it. We let things go because we're so caught up in the get things done, task finishing, always running late, stress, and we forget our relationships because we are a social animal, and that's where we get our power from, because we interact, we learn, and believe it or not, being social, being more social, okay, interactive, and not judgmental is actually good for your brain health, and that's actually been scientifically proven. Okay, so today let's start off with marriage. Okay, and tune in next time because we're gonna go do marriage part 2. But today is marriage, brand new year. Okay, but is it better than last year for you? Or better than the year before, better than the year before? Or are you on your first marriage, second marriage, third, fourth? Does love grow with every single day with you? When you look at your partner, is that the one you want to spend the rest of your life with? Please ask that question. Okay. If the answer is no, or you hesitate, then you need to leave immediately. Get out. Don't waste your time. But if you feel it in your heart that that's the one you want to spend the rest of your life with, then let's get down to business here. Okay? Because you have human needs that aren't being met, and his or her needs aren't being met. We've got to make sure that they are, so you can both end up with each and every day have a more enriched, full, expansive relationship where you can't wait to be with each other, to see each other. And this is what you teach your children. Okay, and if you have kids, this is especially important. Okay, so if you want to stay together, and I wish you would, if it's in your heart, this is what you do. You've got human needs. You've got 8 of them, and we'll review that here over the course of these next weeks here. But you need a certain amount of certainty or expectation in your life, which means that there are things you expect. You want to be certain about certain things. And then when you don't get them, you end up with a type of discontent. And a lot of it is often not said. Sometimes you might, but often not said, and the disappointment builds and builds and builds. Now, the yearning, the dissatisfaction grows and grows, and there is expressed in different ways. Because as you know, energy is neither created nor destroyed, but rather transformed. And you'll transform that energy in different ways. You're going to say odd things, snide comments, you'll make excuses, you'll change your behavior in some way because you're not satisfied. You don't have certainty, your expectations aren't being met. This is something worthwhile to talk over with your spouse, and he or she is probably not getting their needs met either. So ask, be honest, stick it out there. Because you know why? There's a reason why you both connected in the first place. And if there's children involved now, these children are attention sponges in both ways. They're looking, and learning, and they're going to learn from you. What are you teaching them? Okay. What are you teaching yourself? What are you teaching your spouse? If you truly want to stay together, brutal honesty needs to be done right now, right now. A sit down, face to face, and you just be honest. This is what I need. And the same goes for your spouse. Ask, what do you need? And they'll say, well, this is what I need. And let the conversation go there, because now what you're building is empathy. What empathy means is seeing and feeling what the other person sees and feels. Be in their skin. Okay? Because often with your needs, it's often about the other person, what they need. Okay? When you end up thinking like that, and when each person thinks like that, there's a harmony, there's a oneness. And with this brand new year, this could be a brand new relationship for you. The most rewarding you could have ever imagined, if you want. Okay. Hey, check my website out, drrandallgeorge.com. I've got a blog there, and I've got more tips on marriage. And if you truly want to stay together, then make it a joyous thing. Not a legal contract, but a love contract. Okay. So drrandallgeorge.com. And check out the blog and put some comments on there. We're going to do this again next week. But everyone, 2018 will be your year if you want. And if this is the person you want to be with, then you got to work for it. You have to improve like they have to improve. You have to grow. You have to contribute. And we're going to talk more about your human needs as the weeks go on here. And next week, tune in. Tell your friends. Okay. Enrich that marriage. Enrich that relationship. Enrich the harmony between you. Increase the satisfaction. Become content. Okay. We'll do this again next week. Try these things out, but sit down with that spouse and do a face-to-face. And you just lead off with, I need this. Okay? And I'll allow her to say the same thing. I need this. And we'll go from there. I'm Dr. Randall George Nozawa. They call me the Bounce Back Blind Guy. Thanks for tuning in. Till we meet again next time, and more on relationships and marriage. Live large, love hard, and dream even bigger. Okay? You have to believe it before you can see it. Next time, everyone. Yolani, one team. Later.